Here's another exciting story about the future. This article is from Mashable. AI to replace human jobs. Elon Musk shares bold prediction. Musk predicts total job automation. Total. Elon Musk responded to a report on X about Amazon planning to replace over 160,000 workers with AI and robots by 2027, stating bluntly, AI and robots will replace all jobs. His comment reflects his deep understanding of technology trends and the future of automation in the workforce. Despite the alarming statement, Musk framed this shift as an opportunity rather than a threat. He suggested that humans could break free from mandatory work, comparing it to growing your own vegetables instead of buying them in the store. Musk is actively working on AI through xAI's software company Macrohard, while Tesla continues to develop the Optimus robot. And as you know, this is the Optimus robot as per a video from Tesla's YouTube channel. These things have quite a while to go before they're going to be ready for the mass consumer market, doing household chores and that sort of thing. But I mean, go back 10 years ago, this conversation was basically unthinkable, and strides are being made quite quickly to integrate such robots into our daily lives now. So who knows where this kind of technology is going to be in 5 to 10 years. So how long before these kinds of machines will become commonplace? The question is, if AI is going to do a lot of cognitive and creative labor, and machines like robots are going to be handling the manual labor, what exactly does that leave for human beings? I mean, Musk says that we'll be free from mandatory work, and work will basically be a choice, like choosing to grow your own vegetables rather than buying them in the store. But I don't think this kind of life is going to give human beings meaning, because we need to feel needed. We need to feel necessary. We need to feel useful. The reality is we'll just be freed up to consume more product, right? To consume more entertainment, to engage in endless leisure time. And I think this keeps humanity in a permanent state of arrested development, in a kind of a childlike state of playtime all the time. It kind of reminds me of what became of human beings in the film WALL-E, where they're unhealthy, overweight, and vegetating in front of screens all day, just amusing themselves, entertaining themselves, while their basic needs are met by robots. Without something to strive for, without a true reason for being and getting out of bed in the morning, life becomes empty. We evolved to face the challenges of basic survival. That meant tackling a hostile environment, predation, food scarcity, needing to find shelter, battling the elements. We haven't had the time to fully adapt to a sedentary lifestyle. For thousands of years before the advent of civilization, man had no time to sit still, to sit around and engage in frivolous activities. This is the reason that even though we have unprecedented creature comforts, entertainment, and modern technological convenience, and automation as well, these things alone don't fully satiate our need for meaning. We still need to feel that our work, our energies, are invested in something that provides us with a sense of purpose, a sense of satisfaction, that we've accomplished something genuinely beneficial for ourselves, for our families, our community, that we've made an important contribution. But if man has no real reason for being, no real function, because machines and AI and robots are basically doing everything for us, then what's left? Yes, as Musk suggests, you could choose to work if you wanted to, but I think it's the idea that in the back of your mind, you don't need to anymore, because what you're capable of doing, your work, is not needed, because you're not needed. You know, you've been made redundant and surplus to requirements by machines at that point. And of course, if enough human beings don't develop and maintain their skills, those aspects of ourselves will atrophy over time. We'll forget how to do things for ourselves. We'll forget how to fix things. We'll forget how to build things. This knowledge will not get passed on to the next generation. Future generations won't know how to keep society going. They won't know how things work Technology will be like magic to them. They're not going to be able to keep the infrastructure of our society going. Humanity will become completely dependent on the machines. And should anything go wrong with the machines, humanity will be as helpless as newborn babies. At that stage, human beings become like animals that have been raised in captivity their entire lives, that can no longer survive in their natural environment, and so they can no longer be true to their nature. I think in the long run, living a life where leisure and entertainment become all we have and all we're supposed to do just sort of contributes to our own anxiety, because there's an emptiness about our lives. We just have an existence at that stage. When man created a machine that could beat the best chess masters on the planet, I've often described that as being like a mini singularity in some ways. Now apply that to every other job or activity. After all, as I've mentioned in my book, The Checkmate Machine, humans will be checkmated by technology at every turn. That includes creative work and using our imaginations. So it's not like we're going to be free to pursue higher cognitive labor when AI will evolve beyond artificial intelligence into full-blown general intelligence, capable of besting humanity at more cerebral, creative, and artistic work as well. If robots and AI could replace all of human labor eventually, what is our reason for being as a species? And so at that point, and I think inevitably, the conversation will migrate to, well, I guess the only way forward for humanity as a species to stay relevant is to merge with machines, right? To have brain chips and technology embedded in our bodies like a prosthesis to make us smarter, or else we're not going to be able to compete, right? So, at that stage, call me paranoid, but this sounds like the creation of like the Borg or Cybermen. If you start allowing machines to be put into your body, say goodbye to not just the last vestiges of your privacy, but also probably your own autonomy and free will. It sounds like connecting a person to a hive mind. If this is what is to become of us, honestly, the absolute state of the future of humanity. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to be notified of future updates. Hit that like button. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.